bonsai. It's time to do bonsai. I'm moving to the garden. I usually work up there. I'm looking for some of my favorite trees. I want to make one of these. Basic bonsai. I'm super interested in like this. Like, look at that. That's crazy. Something like this is really cool, but it kind of intimidates me because I'm like, well, how do you get there? Oh, it's baby kraken. Look at that. You have to have a mama kraken to have a baby kraken. This feels so much more free than working on something like a redwood that's got a very specific layout of the branching. I'm gonna make very small bonsai. I don't want it to be too big that I can't carry it, because then if I have to repot it, it seems really scary. I'm very excited to try something with lots of combinations between bonsai and kusumono, just like mixed planting, any kind of plant in a pot. Maybe a little bit of bonsai, maybe a little bit of kusumono, maybe a little bit of shitakusa. I actually don't know the difference between shitakusa and kusumono, but I'm gonna learn. I wanna take aspects of like the landscape and incorporate them into more of the trees, because like we have these awesome landscape flowers everywhere. And I feel like it would be really cool to start combining them into the compositions themselves, like bring the whole garden into miniature. I'm gonna break new ground. All of these pines are really cool, but I just find the needle itself so unattractive. I'm scared to handle a candle. These are my dad's candles. So my dad lives in Santa Barbara, and I'm really interested in flowering and tropical species. So he decided to leave me some of his trees to inherit. A bougainvillea, another bougainvillea, which is actually gonna go to Ryan because it's really big and I'm nervous about it. And I think this is an African star. I'm very nervous. It wasn't necessarily my father who made them into bonsai. It was somebody prior to him who has since passed. And so I know that that person either got them from somebody else or made them into what they are today. So I want to respect that and only try to improve the health and design over time. And I definitely don't want to ruin it.
But also you want to make it your own because
yes.
Because it's also, it's yours now.
I do want to make it my own, but it's weird to think of bonsai finally being my own.
True.
Because I've been around them for so long, but they've never been mine. I've never had one of my own. I'm drawn to like style this one first, just because I see so much opportunity in styling it. All right. Oh.
What are you doing?
Got something in my eye. Bonsai is so hard, oh my God. Yeah, my thoughts are that I want to style this tree before the repot.
Is this your first time sitting down intentionally doing something with a bonsai?
I suppose so.
Wow. And how long have you been at Mirai?
Almost 3 years. I've watched it plenty. Now to actually put it into action is a whole nother story.
All the stuff that's finished now.
Okay, okay.
He took my desk, and I'm in the workshop. Is that what I do?
That's what you do.
Could I steal you for a quick consultation? This guy I want to style first.
Okay.
Does that seem like the right path to go down?
I think that you definitely have the capacity to style this first, yes. Once a tree really starts moving, like really starts growing, like you'll notice it's just starting to put on new growth, right? This is the first growth of the year. Okay, we have like a really limited window right now to be able to style. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it needs to happen in the next week.
Oh, we're gonna style a tree. Okay.
Do you need help with that or are you good to go? If only a group of psychos hadn't created, you know, like 4 years of educational knowledge.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I am watching detail wiring part 1. He's working on a pomegranate, and I'm learning to see how he's choosing to make his pruning decisions for cleaning for ideal branches. I'm a pro member. I get to ask Ryan questions.
Got Eve on the mic today.
Hi, everyone.
Got Eve on the mic today.
Hi there.
Got Eve on the mic today.
Hi, everyone.
Got Eve on the mic today.
I've been in a couple live Q&As, yeah. There's so much information.
You ready for it?
I want to be styling for the front, and I do plan to repot it, just kind of bring it forward a little bit, so I'll probably, see what we got here at the base. I want to see this curve really well, and then this knuckle here on the back side. If I turn it just this way a little bit, it gets hidden more. I feel comfortable in removing him. He's the most secure bet right now. Goodbye, mother. Hey, Dad. Goodbye. It's time to make some real decisions. This one's really not doing anything for me way in the back here because I've got plenty of foliage. Like, I don't need this for depth or anything.
I love that you weren't even looking.
Okay, this is the propagation. Take that home. These two. I just don't want them. Okay. Well, that was all I was prepared for.
Cutting a few branches.
I can do this. Okay. Get back into it. Is that a ladybug? Hi. Come here. I'm gonna take that branch off, so you better come with me. I mean, man, this process of elimination is tricky because there's really a lot of beautiful stuff going on. Who wants to go? You can't all stay here.
Well, are you going for like a natural design?
I'm going for beautiful. It might be a bad decision, but I'm gonna do it. That's not very flush. Bye. I think what I need on this branch is ramification because it's really long and leggy. So my thought is to cut it back to here. I'm gonna cut it back to 2. You're going back inwards. That's not good. Goodbye. It's hard to tell the difference between, removing what's unsightly versus like what's actually needed, Since I've studied art, I might just like have a magical eye for some things. Maybe not. Maybe I'm overassuming. Maybe I'm underestimating all you professionals out there, but bonsai is easy. Party's gotta end sometime. I don't think I'm using tools properly, but also change that with wire, so I shouldn't be too concerned. Get out of here. I mean, this guy's gonna go down, so you're gonna go up, so what do you... Oops. Well, I snapped that one, so that means it's coming off. Goodbye. Oh, I had a flower. The flower will come back and makes for a great accessory in the meantime. This is how you let the tree guide your process. Talk to me. Let's communicate. Wow. Wow. Look, I'm wiring. Even spacing. Oh my God, I did it, I bent it. So the first branch I'm gonna wire is this guy, because I keep feeling like he's in the way of like what I'm trying to see. I'll give it to you guys, wiring's kind of hard. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, nope. Oh, I just knocked off a ear. There's no room for mistakes, guys. I should have started with a bigger tree. Okay. Yeah. Hello, defining branch. How are you? Looks kind of good. Yeah. I mean, this is a Douglas fir, but you get the idea. Structural wiring, preformed hook. Okay. I got it to go down the way I wanted it to. That feels really good. That feels really good. And I know why you guys are all addicted. I like wiring. it's just such a little tree, you gotta get like nice and low. Trees are confusing. There's a lot going on, you know? Like when a drop of water goes into a pond and the water just goes whoosh, sort of like that. So I kind of feel like bringing this down a little bit. Oh yeah, that's some stability right there.
Rocking and rolling, Eve.
Broke something off there, but it's fine.
It's good. Now you know the feeling of defeat.
I know the feeling
Success
of
and
loss.
defeat.
Yeah.
Oh, good job.
Thanks. Same angle, same spacing.
No gaps.
No gaps. I put lots of gaps in. Lots of- Yeah. Whew. Talk about nerve-wracking. Get the jitters. I feel like when I watch my dad doing bonsai, he is so slow and stiff about it that I have this notion that I can't be that, so I just went all in. Because I didn't want to be my father. Love you, Dad, but I gotta be my own person.
Turns out you are. Wow.
It turns out that I'm gonna be better than him at bonsai. How do you bonsai? How do you bonsai? I don't know. Beginners just don't know what they're doing, and that's okay. Here we go. Goodbye! Compartmentalize the swelling, just like how you compartmentalize your painful feelings in life. I really hope that this is a species that doesn't die back, because I'm just kind of cutting a lot. Bring the shoulder down. Ryan always does that. Stop thinking, just do it. Okay, I think I'm making my apex. I think it's happening. I'm definitely like I feel like if anything, the choice is to go oversized with the wire rather than undersized. It might be really trivial to be wiring stuff this small, but I'm just gonna try to get like an apex feel. All right, some of this wiring is definitely haphazard, you know, like don't bump the tree type of situation. All right, I'm very close to done now. Cool. Does it look like art yet? Whoop. Since I have wired my tree, I'm actually really proud of myself. Like, I think I did pretty well. I feel totally attached to it. It's my baby. I check on it every day in the garden. I use it as my little excuse to leave the project manager things and go outside and check on my tree. I was terrified by how much it grew. There's so much more work to do now, and it happened so fast. So now it seems like I'm gonna have to think a lot more about it. Second episode, I think, is very exciting because it's so much more freeing to be able to select your own material and then decide how to assemble it and put it into a pot of ceramic. And it has more of a start to finish feeling in building kusamono because you really get to source it, pot it, and put it on display all in one day. Whereas with bonsai, I know that I'm building something a lot more complex. Oh, that's interesting. I don't necessarily care so much about fitting within these fine margins of what defines bonsai or shitakusa or kusamono, and instead I really just want to play with plant and plantings. So I'm starting something else now that's definitely not bonsai and not kusamono, but maybe a little bit in the middle. And I don't know what it's called, and that's what I like.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
What does it feel like on your face?
I imagine what a mustache would feel like. Ooh, but a really good smelling mustache. That smells really good.
Rolling.
Is my lipstick even? Is it?
Looks great.
Great, okay.